background. Sam Heughan was born on April 30th, 1980 in Balmaclellan, Dumfries, and Galway, Scotland. He's an accomplished stage and screen actor, best known for his role as Jamie Fraser in the Starz TV series Outlander. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we're looking at what Sam Heughan's plans are after Outlander. First up, will an end to Outlander bring an end to Heughan's career? You're about to find out. Sam Heughan never imagined that Outlander would become such a huge success, but it has, and now the Outlander star is a household name. Heughan's character, an 18th century Highlander named Jamie Fraser, has earned himself a massive fan base, and you only have to look at various social media platforms to realize that his legions of fans aren't afraid to express their love and affection for the Outlander star. Heughan believes the show is currently in its prime, but he fully realizes that, like all good things in life, the series will eventually come to an end. And if you're thinking that the end of Outlander will be the last time you see Heughan, you'd be mistaken. In fact, the actor has big plans for life after Outlander. Heughan was an unknown Scottish actor when he landed the role of Jamie Fraser in 2013, much like his co-star, former model Catriona Balfe, who plays Claire Fraser. In a recent interview, Heughan spoke about Outlander and said, "Just something we never thought we'd imagine could ever happen. I think when we first started the show, I remember saying, oh, we'll probably be on maybe 2 seasons or something, and then it will be over. Here we are in season 6, going into season 7. It doesn't feel like it's waning." So don't think of the end of Outlander as the death of Heughan's career. If anything, Outlander's conclusion will be Heughan's rebirth and act as a springboard to newer and bigger opportunities. Next up, so what are Heughan's plans post-Outlander exactly? Let's take a look. For Heughan, his experience on Outlander spurred some personal growth. He admits that he was somewhat green and a rookie when he first began, but that he's come a long way, grown considerably, and learned a great deal about the production process. When the show first started, Heughan had little acting experience and little life experience, but the show's success has allowed him to get involved with other projects and even created some of his own. Heughan is very thankful for the confidence and life experience the show has given him and feels as though he's been taken on an incredible journey. Heughan has also worked on projects like the reality series Men in Kilts, which he stars in along with his Outlander co-star Graham McTavish, and he's branched out in new business ventures like his Cessnock Spirits brand. He really enjoyed the process of creating Men in Kilts, and he's been working on a couple of other producing projects and would like to do more. Heughan also has a couple of documentary ideas bouncing around in his cranium, and he's very interested in directing something. In a recent interview, Heughan spoke on his directorial ambitions and said, "There's a project that I've been working on for a while. I'm like, should I direct it? I'm still not sure. It's something that I think once Outlander is ever over, maybe that's a good time for me to step aside and think of something else." It's great to see Heughan wanting to expand into other creative territories. Up next, who is heartthrob Sam Heughan dating? Let's see what we can dig up. With Heughan's life in the fast lane, it's difficult for the 41-year-old actor to maintain a serious relationship, hence his ongoing eligible bachelor status. Over the years, however, Heughan has been linked to a few ladies, but he's never publicly announced any sort of relationship. But what we've uncovered appears to indicate that this is about to change. Heughan was recently spotted sharing an intimate kiss with Australian model Monica Clark. On March 7th, while having lunch at Cafe Select in New York's posh Soho neighborhood, the pair were photographed sharing an intimate kiss. But it looks like on Valentine's Day weekend in 2023, you're going to get a chance to see Heughan in a romantic relationship with film star Priyanka Chopra. Of course, this isn't a real-life relationship, but one that will play out on screen in the romantic comedy titled It's All Coming Back to Me. You might be thinking, wait a second, I've heard that title before, and that's probably because it's the title of one of Celine Dion's biggest hit songs. Ironically, Dion has a significant supporting role in the rom-com. Until mid-April 2022, the film had the title Text for You. However, it was decided that the title should be changed to It's All Coming Back to Me. And I gotta say, good call on the title. Believe it or not, it's not at all uncommon for a film to undergo numerous title changes during the production process. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're revealing all of the latest Sam Heughan news. Next up, just how excited are Heughan and Chopra to be working together? 2 words: extremely excited. Both Chopra and Heughan are very excited to be working together. In fact, Chopra is a fan of Heughan's and vice versa. But both stars are also equally excited to see Celine Dion making her major acting debut. Originally, the film was slated to arrive in late 2022, but as of April 2022, we now know that the rom-com rom-com is being released on Friday, February 10th, 2023. Heughan confirmed the release date in an April 19th tweet. "We don't have a trailer for you yet, because we're still waiting for it to be cut, but you likely won't see one until we get closer to Valentine's Day 2023. The movie is a classic rom-com with mistaken identities, secret messages, and this really sweet, feel-good ending that makes for the perfect date night flick. It's All Coming Back to Me tells the story of a woman, played by Chopra, whose fiancé tragically dies. She copes with her grief by sending text messages to his old phone number, which has already been given to someone else. And that someone else is Heughan, who's actually dealing with his own broken heart. Eventually, they meet, and they try to mend their broken hearts. Up next, how did Heughan put his executive producer title to good use for Season 6? Let's take a look. Heughan put his title to good use by hiring an intimacy coordinator. Being the gentleman that he is, Heughan insisted on hiring an intimacy coordinator in order to make his friend and co-star, Catriona Balfe, feel more comfortable during their intimate sex scenes. When Heughan and Balfe renegotiated their Outlander contracts, both stars added the title of producer to their resumes. The new title allowed Heughan to bring on an intimacy coordinator, Vanessa Kofi, for Season 6. With intimate scenes, it's important that everyone is protected, but also we find a way to explore these scenes and actually maybe get something more out of them. And that's where intimacy coordinators come into play. Season 6 did a better job with the steamy scenes because Kofi helped Heughan and Balfe understand what they were doing and how to build up their on-screen relationship and take it somewhere else. So, almost from the get-go, Kofi's work has been invaluable. Season 6 of Outlander first aired on March 6, 2022 and features plenty of sex. Kofi's addition to the team is also a good indicator that there will be plenty of sex between Jamie and Claire in the coming episodes. But if there's one thing we know about Outlander, the goal is never to include steamy scenes simply for the sake of audience pleasure or arousal. Such scenes are only introduced when they serve the story and move it forward. Finally, how would you like to party with Sam Heughan on Cinco de Mayo? Heughan is inviting fans to virtually celebrate Cinco de Mayo with him next month, and you could be one of them. The star is going live on Insta on May 5th and is encouraging fans to join him and toast the day with his recently launched Cessnock Select Tequila. In a recent post to his followers, the Cessnock Select team wrote, "It's time to get your bottle of award-winning Cessnock Select. Cinco de Mayo is around the corner, and in celebration of this very special day, Sam Heughan will be live on Instagram for a toast and a sip or three. Join us on Thursday, May 5th at 1 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. BST, and enjoy a sip of the Cessnock Select." For those of you who don't know, Cessnock Select is an award-winning tequila that Heughan launched earlier this year. The Cessnock Select Double Wood Reposado Tequila came from Heughan traveling to Mexico and realized that in the UK, people didn't have the same appreciation for tequila as folks elsewhere in the world. At the product launch, Heughan spoke about the similarities he found between Scotland and Mexico, and his next product release was the Cessnock Whiskey, which launched in 2020. In addition to whiskey and tequila, Heughan is also interested in dabbling in other spirits down the road, but he hasn't divulged any specific types or varieties that he's interested in developing. For now, though, you can mark May 5th on your calendar and join Heughan on Insta Live for a nice little fiesta. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.